Hello, leaders, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges. Hey, since we are in the last few days of the year, the next few episodes are going to be focused on setting yourself up for a great 2020. Today, I want to talk about giving away your leadership. Now, personally, I think this is the most important responsibility of every leader. So let me ask you, how are you giving away your leadership to others? How are you being intentional about giving your skill sets away to younger leaders? Who are you mentoring? And what kind of purposeful schedule do you have? And by the way, if it's just some kind of fly-by mentoring that you're doing, that's not intentional, and your proteges know that you aren't very serious about mentoring them. Who are you pouring your leadership knowledge and experience into? How do you decide who you mentor? Do you mentor your entire team? Or do you hand select just a few to really pour deep into? Who and how you give your leadership away to is critical for the future of strong leadership. Whether it's at home, at church, at work, or just out with a group of guys or gals. It's what I would say is the single most important thing leaders need to do to ensure the leadership baton gets passed along to adequate recipients, when that time comes, of course. So today's challenge is to look back over the past year, not to dwell on it by any means, but to learn from it. Look back and write down the names of the people that you have given your leadership skills to, who you have poured into and mentored with intention. Then make a list of people who you're going to give your leadership away to in 2020. Now, this may be a similar list to what you had for 2019, but I'd encourage you to add a few new names to the list and start out with the basics with those newer ones. Finally, after you have your list for 2020, I challenge you to create an intentional plan and what it'll look like with each person on that list. Of course, by now, you clearly know the people that you have put on that list. You know their strengths and their weaknesses, and you know where you need to develop them to be their absolute best. So create a plan that incorporates all those ideas. This could be anything from a handwritten list to some kind of elaborate checklist. That's totally up to you. The important thing is to write it down, then be intentional about it. Hey, all of this ties in a lot to setting annual or quarterly goals. And I have a goals PDF that I think will really help you out in setting your annual or quarterly goals. And I'd like to give it to you and your team for free. To get this 8-page goals workbook, please text leadership to 34444 or email me at paulgrau, that's PaulGrau, at currentleadershipcoaching.com and put goals in the subject line. Have a great rest of your day, and until tomorrow, run to your challenges.